We're at
so.
Cluecon 2009 in Chicago, and I'm talking with Bogdan Iancu. And I stopped him from working on his mailing list, so I do apologize. But, a lot of people didn't get to come to Cluecon. They didn't get to meet you. So I was just wondering, why you chose to come here. We appreciated your presentation. So maybe start off with that.
Well, the reason for being here actually is I was just to give it a try last year here at Cluecon, and I found out that more or less is exactly what the name said. It's for developers. And usually, so far I was used to the kind of conferences or events like Von, where it's more business, and well, it's good. Business is also good, but time to time you need to see exactly, technically speaking, what's going on, and to meet the technical guys, and see the news and get in touch with them, do kind of a brainstorming, because that's the way things are going. Just by yourself, you are not doing more or less nothing.
Exactly.
So it's a good opportunity to get in touch with people, and to come up with new ideas. Because, as I said, exactly what I presented today, this load balancing, is started as an idea in Cluecon last year.
Wow.
So then we cooked the idea, and now we had more or less the final software doing that.
So I know that the Cluecon group is videoed your presentation, but could you summarize what your presentation was about?
Well, shortly, it's about how to do load balancing for media servers, so how to be able to manage clusters of whatever media-oriented application, PBXs, call centers, gateways, and so on, and how to do that with front-ending with OpenShips, how exactly to manage different kind of peers with different properties, and to do real-time balance based on the actual load of the system. So roughly that was the topic.
So now, with the first thing when I first stopped you a moment ago, you were talking about being on your mailing list. How could people learn more from you and OpenShips? Where should they go on the internet, or maybe IRC or whatever that you can share?
Well, we have, let's say, like 4 or 5 channels of spreading the knowledge. So except the default mailing list where you can just go and ask questions, we have forums. There is an IRC channel where everybody's getting and discussing, and lately we started a webinar program, so it's like roughly 1 per month. We have a webinar starting from the basics. So the first one was kind of an introduction to OpenShift, what it's good for, and now we are getting more and more into the details. It's 1 hour webinar, but it really helps. It really helps people to understand better.
I think it's a fantastic idea. Are you incorporating, obviously audio? Are people logging in somewhere and viewing something, or are they watching someone speak? How is the webinar being conducted?
Yes, there is a platform. I think it's something GoToMeeting name. So everything is real time. There is somebody talking about and making a presentation in the same time with the audio, and the other people are just logged in and they are able to hear and see the presentation. And at the end we have the questions about the topic, and all the time we do the recording, and we have it posted on the website, so if somebody wants to watch it later.
And what's the website address?
It's openships.org.
Yeah, makes sense. All right. Thank you, Bogdan.
Welcome.